Hi, I'm Young. So I have some breaking news from DJI. Not official, however, it's online. It's just beginning to be online from several hours ago. So it looks like we have a new mini drone. Not DJI Mavic Mini that I have, and not DJI Mini 2 that was only released like November last year. But there will be Mini SE. Yep, just like iPhone, just like Galaxy phone, SE, special edition. Or is it like cheaper edition? So how do we know all these rumors? Well, because there has been a release of some photos online from Ozita LV as well as a Walmart website. Okay, so let's get into walmart.com website. So in here you can see in the walmart.com that there is DJI Mini SE, which already has a page. So maybe this is the way they leak, I'm not sure. So we already have a lot of photos. So in this photo, we can see this is the very same design of Mini series. In the second photo, we can see that it's going to be called DJI Mini SE. Packed light, fly free. Of course, it's going to be under 250 grams, just like the predecessors. So it's going to weigh only 249 grams. And the flight time is going to be 30 minutes flight time. And then 2.7K video on 3-axis gimbal, of course. And it's going to have 4 kilometers or 2.5 mile signal range. So in the basic set, we are going to get a drone and spare propeller and one battery and the RC. The RC that looks just like, what I have for Mavic Air 2, as well as Air 2S, as well as what you would see for a Mini 2. However, remember the range is only 4 kilometers, not 10 kilometers as per like OcuSync. However, it's just going to be 4 kilometers. So probably the range is going to be very similar to my DJI Mavic Mini. This is the first one, the RC, the old RC. So I guess the capability and the signal range is going to be similar to the original one. So if we just scroll down, then we can actually see more details. So here it's going to have DJI Mini SE. The camera is going to be 1/2.3-inch sensor, 12 megapixel, resolution 2.7K. This is, sounding just like the original Mavic Mini series. The photo mode will have single shot interval photo and resolution will enjoy 4000 by 3000 pixels. Video resolution 2.7K up to 30 frames per second. In the full HD, so that's 1080p, you are gonna enjoy up to 60 frames per second. The quick shot mode will have drone, circle, helix, rocket. For remote control, the video transmission will enjoy 720p. At 30 frames per second. Oh, right, so that's all the detail that we can find on walmart.com website. So I just want to quickly have a look at what Ozita LV, who is like one of the sort of trusted DJI leakers out there on Twitter. So in his Twitter, which only came out like early this morning, he actually says, is this gonna be the cheapest DJI drone ever? And you can already see this packaging. Actually, packaging looks almost kind of horrible, but I would really think it would actually come in a nicer box than this like plastic wrap. But here, it pretty much confirms that the name will be Mini SE. Of course, it's going to be the usual foldable design. And one person even said like they were just guessing the price and they were thinking, is it going to be like $299? Well, let's just take a quick look at the predecessors of this Mini SE. So let's just quickly take a look at Mini 2 specs. So Mini 2, which was released in November 2020 and a very great drone. The weight of it, the look of it is the same. So the weight of it is the same at 249 grams or below. It's gonna enjoy 31-minute max flight time. So, it's gonna fly 1 minute more than SE series. So we can just say it's the same thing. Kilometer wise, video transmission wise, because Mini 2 enjoys OcuSync, it does enjoy up to 10 kilometers video range. So very, very strong signal by OcuSync. That's probably one factor that will really put Mini 2 at still more expensive drone than Mini SE. And Mini 2, it specifically says it has level 5 wind resistance, which means maybe even motor strength for Mini SE is a little bit less so, just like what you would find in Mini. But I'm definitely gonna go and compare with the spec of Mini as well. So Mini 2 enjoys 4K, so that's definitely a price differentiating factor of Mini 2 against SE. So right now in DJI.com store, we can see that DJI Mini Fly More Combo is going at $599. As a standalone device, it's going at $449. So I would actually expect to see Mini SE to be a lot cheaper. Because that really makes sense, because if the price gap is not that different, then I would always go for Mini 2 rather than Mini SE. However, if Mini SE is a lot cheaper, then it's a little bit of different story. Because if we also go to the page for Mavic Mini, the price in the DJI store, because I think Mini SE is really replacing. Is it replacing? I mean, if someone already has Mavic Mini like me, it's definitely not necessary to actually go for Mini SE. But if someone wants to buy like the latest drone and they don't have Mavic Mini, they don't want to spend so much for a Mini 2, then I think Mini SE totally makes sense. So Mavic Mini, the standalone device, is going at $399. And Fly More Combo for Mavic Mini, it was going at $499. However, it is out of stock. So I would really think, if $399, the price difference is not that much, just $50 difference from Mini 2. So for Mini SE to be really, really attractive, I think we should see something in the range of 200. Maybe 299 as somebody guesstimated in Twitter, so that it makes sense for it to be differentiated against Mini 2. So in Ozita Elvis' Twitter, he does say, oh, it's gonna be a new gift for his girlfriend. Good for her. He also mentions that this could be the response to Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, which will be coming out in the month of June, this month. So right now I'm on rcgoing.com website, where they do take the pre-order for this Hubsan Zino Mini Pro, which only weighs 249 grams. So that's a direct competitor against the whole mini series from DJI. It does have this, GPS, 5G, Wi-Fi, and also 10 kilometer, which should match against the OcuSync 2.0. And also the camera will have 4K up to 30 frames per second. So that's in direct competition to Mini 2. So even the price range, this is in direct competition to Mini 2. Really try to get the entire market share of like super cheap drone, Mini 2, which is super, travel friendly drone, and then, the range goes up as well. So I think what DJI has done is basically they revamped Mavic Mini, the first one, and then put it as an SE. So it's like rather than giving discount to Mavic Mini, they've actually produced a new drone product, but at a discounted price, most likely. I think we should see discounted price compared to even Mavic Mini. That's my guess, but nothing is confirmed. But then let's see how much the price is for SE, because if it's significantly cheaper, then I think DJI did it again. So I'll definitely come back with more updates from DJI as well as other new drones. So please don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and see you!